Hey girl, I read something, heard something. I don't know who to credit, but I'm sure I didn't come up with it on my own. That grace without truth is meaningless, and truth without grace is just plain mean. How many of you know life is too short to either be a mean girl or be hanging out with a mean girl? But here's the challenge. What does that look like in real life? Because we don't want to be the mean girl, but at the same time, we want to be the truthful girl. So how do we marry them together? I'm so glad you asked. John chapter 1 verse 14 tells us that Jesus was full of grace and full of truth. And then he has two conversations with two different women, John chapter 4 and John chapter 8, where he models this behavior for us so you and I can just follow his example. John chapter 4, woman at the well, he offers her living water. She says, give it to me. And he says, go and get your husband. And she says, I don't have one. And he said, you've spoken truthfully. You don't have a husband. You've had 5. And the guy you're living with now ain't even your husband. That's truthful. But you know what? He offered her living water. He revealed that he was the Messiah. He didn't just point out what was wrong. He provided a path forward so she didn't have to stay stuck where she's at. That's truth with grace. The other one, John chapter 8, woman caught in adultery. Everybody's got stones. They're going to judge her, condemn her, and execute her. And Jesus says nothing. How many of you know wisdom is sometimes not saying anything? True story. Everybody leaves. Jesus says, woman, where are your accusers? She says, no one's left, Lord. He says, neither do I condemn you. Go and leave your life of sin. He didn't publicly humiliate her. He didn't browbeat her. And actually, he didn't even humiliate the crowd that was about to judge her. That's how good Jesus is. He just wrote some things in the ground that caused them to reconsider their actions. And it was enough. Go and leave your life of sin. Girls, it is possible for us to walk in grace and truth. And in fact, it's scriptural. And in fact, it's how you and I become Christ-like. You can do it. You have to do it. I'll tell you right now, a smart girl can spot a problem like that. A wise girl knows when, where, and how to fix it. And when you walk in truth and you walk in grace in equal measure, you will be more wise than you are smart. I promise you that. So don't be the mean girl and don't be hanging out with them. Follow Jesus' example, grace and truth. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.